Welcome back, friends. This side Sonia here, and today we are going to do decoupage. Yes, decoupage on tray. This is my another video with a different technique, and yes, in all my videos I have been trying to do decoupage in different ways and show you guys the variety of work what you can do with decoupage. It is such a beautiful medium. It's such a beautiful art to create something really beautiful out of the stuff what you have at home. Now here I have taken a MDF tray. The size of this tray is approximately 8 inches by 8 inches, and this is quite a good tray, a good standard size tray for your serving tray. You can use this as a serving tray. You can always also use these as decorative piece, the sentable piece, and then keep your really handy stuff in this and you are good to go. Now here I had to do the decoupage work, and in this one I am going to play around with really simple colors, and I want to keep it really simple. Now I had started with doing this and I thought of using my sponge dauber, but it is going to take too much of time, so I'm thinking of doing first coat of my acrylic paint with my paint brush, so that I can be really be quick with this. And of course for the second coat then I will be using my sponge dauber. Now why do you need a sponge dauber and why do you need the paint brushes? They really help in blending your colors. They really help in spreading your colors so well, and I absolutely love these tools. So sponge dauber is something which I absolutely love, but the only drawback what I feel is that it takes too much of color. It sucks in too much of color in that, and that all that is waste. But the color blending effect what you get from those sponge daubers is just amazing. There is no comparison to that at all. Now I says that my sponge dauber was taking too much of time. That's why I thought that for my first layer of paint I will use my paintbrush, and for the next layer I can do it with my dauber, and all these brush marks will be removed.
À deux doigts de nos lèvres, deux doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter. Le bonheur à sculpter de son ciseau d'orfèvre, des souvenirs impossibles à effacer. Le bonheur est passé à deux doigts de nos lèvres, deux doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter. j'ai presque pu le goûter, le bonheur à sculpter de son ciseau d'enfer, des souvenirs impossibles à effacer. Le bonheur est passé à deux doigts de nos lèvres, deux doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter, le bonheur à sculpter de son ciseau d'enfer, des souvenirs impossibles à effacer. Que j'ai presque pu le goûter. 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 Impossible à effacer. Le bonheur est passé à deux doigts de nos lèvres, deux doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter. Le bonheur à sculpter de son ciseau d'enfer, des souvenirs impossibles à effacer. Le bonheur est passé à deux doigts de nos lèvres, deux doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter. Le bonheur à sculpter.
Okay, so here my tray is drying. Yes, I have put up 2 coats of white color acrylic paint on this, and now I need to trim up my decoupage napkin. So this is the one which I have finalized, and I'm going to have this one on my tray. And as you all know that this has some really nice detailing, so and I really loved this napkin. I have already done a DIY wall decor piece, decoupage work on a plastic plate. You can check that video, it's already live on my channel. I think I did that couple of months back. That's a really interesting video where I have used mica flakes to give nice shining effect to that one. So talking about this tray, now I am just taking out the design. So I really loved the zebra part. I'm not taking the floral, this part here. So this is the main portion which I have planned to use, and I think this will fit really well here. Let me trim down some other portions also. Like I just want this to have a really nice and edgy look. No particular straight lines on this one, so let me just trim this down roughly. So just be careful that you do not trim the main essential parts. Yes, you can always trim down the design, the parts which you really don't want, but do not take out the excessive of the designs on the main pattern what you have. Now I'll run my heat gun. This is my quick tip that you can always run your heat gun on your tissue paper. This will make sure that all the edges have dried well wherever you have used the water, and removing your plies become really easy with that. So I have removed one ply here, and now very easily in the same way I can remove the second ply also. Just be a little careful. Of course, we do not want to tear our actual design. Now this looks beautiful. This is such a beautiful napkin. So yeah, let's do one thing. Let's start with sticking this one. I'm just going to run my heat gun quickly. I am just trying to make sure that everything is dried out really well before I start sticking my decoupage napkin. Now you must be wondering what am I doing. So I had just cleaned this brush. So with the same napkin plies what I had taken out from this one, I'm using it to clean my brush, make it dry. So this way you can always reuse the plies of the napkins what you have. So here I'm quite happy with the dried tray, and now it's time to stick it. And yes, I am using my matte finish Mod Podge for this. You can use your DIY decoupage glue, you can use your glossy finish, but I love matte finish Mod Podge. So I know that all approximately on in which area I have to stick this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a quick brush up here of my Mod Podge, so that at one go I will stick my complete napkin. Okay, so here I am done with this. Let me take out, okay, let me take this brush. So just be a little careful and you are good to go. So I just felt that this is the center of my tray. Let me put up this piece. It's done, it's really done. Now with the same brush I will stick this. Let me take the dry brush. I think that will be much more helpful. Yes, the dry brush is working better here, and I'm just taking a bigger stroke so that everything dries out really fast here. Wow, this is so gorgeous. This is just so beautiful and so gorgeous. I am in love with this one already. So if you are visiting my channel for the first time, please do scroll back to my other videos where I have done series of decoupage on tray with different methods, like with the white color, of course the white color base. Then I have also done one with the decoupage napkin. Then I have done with the colorful base, and they are all looking so amazing. Now this has sticked well. I can see no wrinkles, no bubbles, and that's a big thing and pat for myself. Now let me see if I can add something else to it. So I'm just thinking of adding these tiny little flowers also. So I'll quickly trim down these flowers from the napkin using the same method of dipping your paintbrush to your water and then making a border in the napkin and then trimming it off. So I will need one more. I think I should take this one too. So just a quick border and done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the pieces what I have decided to use in my napkin. 1, 2 and this one. Yeah, I forgot to remove this one, but it's still wet. It does not dry that quickly. Just be careful that you don't ruin your other designs of the napkin, because of course we want to use these napkins for other projects too. Quickly running your heat gun on this. This is just to make sure that your napkin has dried out really well. Okay, everything was flying out. I need to remove the plies, and you can see that removing the ply is such an easy task here because of your heat gun. This is done. Now the second ply is also coming out very easily, and Done. So here I have taken 3 flowers. There were only 3 flowers in my paper, and as my tray size is 8 by 8, so I think that these 3 flowers will be sufficient. Let's see if required, maybe we can do some other trimming work, but if required. So I'm thinking of just running around these designs on the sides, and yeah, I think these one, so I'll take 1, 2, and I'll do third one here. Cool. I think that is going to look really good. So I am just going to take my napkin in L shape so that it looks like it has been running from one area of the tray to the other area. It looks like a one single piece of wood. Can you really see? This looks beautiful. This is turning out so beautiful. I always feel that either the plain colors or the white color, they look really amazing when it comes to your home decor piece. Now the last one, I'm thinking of sticking it here, or yeah, maybe in this corner here. Okay. Done. This is absolutely done. I'm just removing the extra paper, and this is so good to go. This is done, and this is looking absolutely gorgeous. I'm happy with the way it is turning out. Now I am going to let it dry completely, and then we will be doing the next step. Now the fun part begins, and here I have to color my tray. I am planning to color the border of the tray. Now as this design is completely white, I need to be really careful. Now as you can see that it's mostly the green shades which is coming out so well, and I have decided to, I need to take another shade of gray. No worries, I always keep extra boxes of colors with me. So let me mix up these 2 shades, and I want a darker green shade. Can I add some yellow to this so that it becomes a little dark but vibrant? I don't want too much of dull shade in this, and I think this is looking okay. I think this looks good. Yeah, I think this shade is good. A green with a tinge of little more green and yellow. So yeah, I'm happy with. Shall I add some blue? Wow, this color is looking absolutely nice and gorgeous. Okay, so I'll go ahead with this shade, and now I need to color the borders, only the top border. So I have to be really careful here. Okay, so here I'm done with my green color and I really love this color. Oops, and I'm thinking of making a bit lighter shade of this green so that I can just do a second coat with some drama to it. Now I will be adding some blue here. Now this is the exact lighter version of one shade, at least I think 2 to 3 shades lighter of what I have done on the edges. Let me add some more blue. Okay, now this is done, and here again I am going to take my tool and let me clean up this one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to do nice polka dots on this tray, and for that I am taking this dot mandala making tool, and I will be just dabbing these colors and making nice random dots on the complete tray. Yes, so everything has dried out well. I did my polka dots on the sides, the front and the borders, and it's looking really great. It's time to add my silo, and here I have decided to use my varnish. Yes, it's an Asian paint water-based varnish, and I will be using my glitters with this, because I just felt that with this my glitter is going to look really great. So on my tray only I will really mix this well, and then with my flat brush I'm going to spread it. Let me just get the bigger brush. Yeah, so here I have my bigger brush. This makes my work very fast, and I am spreading my varnish really well on my complete tray. Now I am not really sure if you can see the shimmery part. Can you really see the shimmery part? I feel I need to add some more of glitter, and I need to mix it really well. And Let me finish this, then I will show you that how exactly it is looking, and I'm sure you will love this because I really loved this one. And just a quick brush up everywhere and it's done. A quick brush up and it's done. So I will be repeating this process on all the sides of my tray. Yes, you heard it right. I am going to do this step on all the sides of my tray. I will just sprinkle some glitter on my brush and then I will be spreading it everywhere. So glitter is nothing but it is just going to add an extra drama to your tray, and I personally feel that it makes your project look so good, so shiny. Let me add some glitter here, and now have some of my varnish here, and I will be doing this on the complete tray. Now whenever I do my varnish with glitter, I always make sure that I apply 2 coats of varnishes after that, and those are without any glitter. Now why I do it that way? Just to make sure that with 2 extra coats of varnish my glitter sticks to my project really well. Otherwise there are very high chances that it may come out. So yeah. Okay, so my 1 coat of varnish is done and this is looking absolutely gorgeous. And now I'm going to let it dry for 1 complete day, and then I'm going to do 2 coat of varnish again. So this is going to be a 3-day process, but I absolutely enjoy this one, and I really hope that you all like this video too. I'm listing down all the supplies down in the description box. Do check that. If you have any queries, please do comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.
À 2 doigts de nos lèvres, 2 doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter, le bonheur à sculpter de son ciseau d'enfer, des souvenirs impossibles à effacer. Le bonheur est passé à 2 doigts de nos